Pramila, your English teacher. Today let us start with the grammar portion, the sentence. After the session, you will be framing sensible sentences and you will distinguish between declarative and interrogative sentences. Let us move on to definition of a sentence. What is a sentence? A sentence is a group of words which make a complete sense. A sentence is a group of words which make complete sense. It contains a subject and verb. So now a question came to your mind, right? What is a subject? Subject is nothing but something or someone in a sentence. And what is a verb? Verb is nothing but an action word. And always remember children, a sentence always starts with capital letter and ends with a punctuation mark. What are the different punctuations which is used in a sentence? Look at this. A full stop, a question mark and an exclamation mark. Let us go through some examples. Look at these sentences. I have started with capital letter and after every sentence there is a punctuation mark. The first sentence, my mother bought a new dress. I have used the full stop over there. Can you see that? Look at the second example. What is your father's name? There, I have used a different punctuation which is a question mark. Let us move on to the third example. Wow, we have won the match. There, I have used another punctuation mark which is an exclamation mark. Now let us move to different types of sentences. There are 4 different kinds of sentences. They are declarative sentence, interrogative sentence, imperative sentence and exclamatory sentence. Once again I repeat, 4 types of sentences are there. They are declarative sentence, interrogative sentence, imperative sentence and exclamatory sentence. Let us move on to the details of each. What is a declarative sentence? A declarative sentence gives us information about something or someone. It always ends in a full stop. Let me explain once again. Declarative sentence gives information about something or someone. It always ends in a full stop. Some examples are, look at this very beautiful picture. What is it? Apples. You have apples, right? And you like it. What if it is Kashmiri apples? They are really tasty. Look at the sentence. Kashmiri apples are very tasty. This gives us the information that Kashmiri apples are very tasty. Look at this. And I have started with the capital letter and I have given full stop as punctuation because this gives us information about something. Let us move on to the next example. Look at this picture. Ostriches, very big birds, right? See the sentence? Ostriches are very big birds. Here also, I have given a full stop. Moving on to next example. Look at this. What is this picture? Rabbits. So pretty, right? What is it holding in its mouth? A carrot. And what does this sentence say? Rabbits love to eat carrots. Yes. Here also I have started with capital letter and given a full stop at the end to stop that sentence. Look at this picture. This is a boy. His name is Rehan. What is the speciality of Rehan, children? You all will run, no? But here, Rehan can run fast. This sentence gave us the information about Rehan who can run very fast. Here also I have started with a capital letter and ended with a full stop. Declarative sentences are of 2 kinds, positive sentences and negative sentences. Let us look at some of the examples. Swati is eating an apple is the first sentence which is positive. What is Swati doing? She is eating an apple. Look at the second sentence. The team played well. What if the team is not playing well in a game? They will lose the game, right? Here, the team played very well. And the next sentence says that it will rain tomorrow. Do you like rainfall? We all enjoy it, no? Yes. Now, how can we make these sentences negative? By adding not, N-O-T, not, to a sentence, make the sentence negative. Look at these examples. First one we have told Swati is eating an apple, which is a positive sentence. To make it negative, we are adding not to it. Look at this. Now, Swati is not eating an apple. Look at the second one. The team did not play well. And the third one, it will not rain tomorrow. Hope you understood how to convert a positive to negative sentence. Now let us pass on to interrogative sentences. What is an interrogative sentence? For explaining that, I would like to go for the meaning of the word interrogative or interrogation. Interrogation means question. So, interrogative sentences always ask question which ends on a question mark. We use the punctuation question mark. By seeing the question mark, we can easily identify the sentence as an interrogative one. Let us move on to the examples of these interrogative sentences. Look at this. Your friend. Suppose you are new to the school and you got a friend. He don't know anything about you. He will certainly ask some questions now. Let us see the questions. The first question will obviously be, what is your name? See? The second question, how old are you? And third one, who is your father? Fourth one, where do you stay? And the next one, when is your birthday? The last question, which is your favorite color? See? I have highlighted some of the words with red. What, how, who, where, when, and which. These are known as question words. So, interrogative sentence always starts with a question word like this. And it always ends in a question mark. Now, imperative sentences. What are these imperative sentences, children? Imperative sentences expresses commands, advice and request. Once again I repeat, imperative sentences expresses commands, advice and requests. I'll tell you one story. Listen to me. One day you woke up late. Everything went late. Your routine was late. You missed your school bus too. Somehow you managed to reach the school. So on stepping in the gate, praying to God, oh God, no one must see me. Somehow I must get into the class. You were walking through the ground. Unfortunately, your principal saw you. She called you and asked why you are late. You told you woke up late. She given you a command. Be in school at 9. That is the command given by the principal to you. You ran away from there. You reached the class. There you saw your class teacher who is handling your class. Now, she also inquired why you were late to the school. So, you told you woke up late. She had given you an advice. What was the advice? You must wake up early, my dear, she told. Somehow, you got into the class and settled. You took all your books, you are ready to write. You didn't take your pouch. You don't have a pen to write. What will you do? You asked your friend. You requested, please give me a pen. That was the request made by you to your friend for getting a pen. You got your pen and you wrote the notes and you are very happy. Now, be in school at 9 is the command given to you by your principal, and you must wake up early is the advice given to you by your teacher, and the request which you made to your friend was, please give me a pen. So, these are the examples of command, advice and request. Now, what are these exclamatory sentences? Do you have any idea? Exclamatory sentences always express strong feelings. It ends with an exclamation mark. It is also easy to distinguish this exclamatory sentence by looking at its punctuation mark. What is the punctuation mark which you will use? Exclamation mark. Let us see some examples. Look at this. What does the picture tell you? Somebody is pouring water into a coffee mug, right? Just very hot. How will you express it? how hot the water is, and you have used an exclamation mark at the end. Let us see the next example. Look at this, wow, rainbow, which is very beautiful. You really love rainbows, no? I too. See, how will you express your feeling? Wow, the rainbow looks lovely. And at the end, I have used an exclamation mark. Look at the rose, red rose, very beautiful. You all like it, no? Especially the girls. See how you express it? How beautiful the rose is. Here also, I have used an exclamation mark at the end. Look at this. Who is this? A soldier. He is very brave. What is he holding in his hand? A gun. See, how will you express this? What a brave soldier he is. And at the end, to express our strong feelings towards a soldier, we have used an exclamation mark. Now let us see different clues to identify sentences. Declarative sentence, we have learned, gives information about someone or something. It always ends in a full stop. Coming to interrogative sentence, I told you it is very easy to identify interrogative sentences. How? Yes, by looking at the punctuation, which is a question mark. Now coming to imperative sentence, which expresses command, advice and request. It also ends on a full stop. The last one, exclamatory sentence, which is also very easy to identify by looking at the punctuation which is given at the end, and that will be an exclamation mark. Now let us recap what we have learned today. We have learned the definition of a sentence. Then we have seen the different types of sentences, which are declarative, interrogative, imperative, and exclamatory sentences. Now let us move on to some activities. Look at this. What you have to do, you have to identify the sentences. The first one, please do not pluck flowers. What kind of sentence it will be? Is it an interrogative sentence? Just check the punctuation. No. Is it an exclamatory sentence? No, because it is not ending with punctuation. Then what it would be? Imperative? Yes, it is an imperative sentence, which is a request. Now let us move on to next sentence. Do not pluck flowers. Can you try it? Let us see the answer. It is also an imperative sentence, which is an advice. Now, take down these questions fast and try to answer it. We will check it tomorrow. Thank you. Have a nice day.